That's Cake, J-Rox right there from the album Outside the Rocks. And while the video is out to the song, so you can head over to YouTube right now, just search for J-Rox Cake and you find it there. But he's in the building right now. Yes! In the building.
In the building.
What's up, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm all right. Great to have you in the studio.
This place feels like home.
Yeah.
The only thing that, the managers need to do is like give me a show. Because I've been here so many times, I might as well, start presenting my own show. That's the radio voice right there. It's the radio voice.
You're fired. But welcome to the show. Last time we had you here was before the Santa Rock show.
Oh yeah, that was last year.
Yes, that was
Happy
last year.
New Year to everybody. Like all those people that haven't seen me this year. I'm very much alive.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
So the show was for charity, isn't it?
Yeah. It was for charity, and people actually brought like quite a number of things that we delivered. And then what's crazy is there's some people that didn't manage to bring anything like on that actual day, that managed to bring like things after the event. So I've been collecting things still. Just waiting to make like an appointment with 2 different orphanages so I can deliver. But I have like a lot of things to give away. So yeah, man, we're still doing that. We're still on that charity movement. Only that sometimes I feel like you don't have to announce to the whole world that you're helping someone.
Yeah.
Some of these moves have to be like just in the back.
But why not though? I mean, like that's to inspire other guys to do the same.
I know. But you know how Zambians are like, man. The moment you keep on posting, okay, so I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and like, we know why you're doing that, and we are all very much aware of all these people that open foundations and eat people's money, in the name of foundations. So I wouldn't want to be labeled as one of those goons.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Okay, so the video dropped.
Yeah, man.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah. For all those special peoples.
Yeah. So how long did it take to shoot that video?
The weird thing is that we actually shot the video. We started at 8 and we got done by like 6 p.m.
Really?
7.
Wow.
Yeah, like those NXT guys are like too on point, man. Like they make sure they utilize almost every minute when you're shooting. It's like, okay, so we're going to move from here to there. We're going to do this by 12. We need to be done with this and that and that. Then we're going to have a break. Yeah. So we get something to eat. Then we're going to start and then get done at this point. So it was like a day job that came together so perfect, Yeah.
Okay. And I'd like to know, because there's a lot of romantic things going on in there. Who came up with those concepts?
You see,
was it you or was it the guys?
It's one thing that that the people do not know. I happen to have that mushy side. Ask about me. That's ask my woman though. I'm just saying. Yeah. So it was crazy. I had like a whole different concept for the video. So when I presented my concept to NXT, they give me time. They listen to me. I go there with like all these crazy ideas, and I'm like, okay, so I want to do this, and then do that, and then do that. And they're like, okay, you know what? Like we have our own concept, and trust me, the moment they pull out their concept, like your concept just looks like alright, so maybe we can just add this part to your concept.
Wow. So
they had like the whole storyline like put together. And it required certain things, like when you watch the video, I'm not even in the video, like, I'm just there doing my performance scenes. It was more focused on the female that was in the video. That was Vanessa Brooks. Ooh. Like she killed it. It was her video, even when we sat down, like the first time I met her and told her, what, we're going to shoot this video and this is what's going. I was like, this is not even my video, this is your video, because you're going to feature more than I'm going to feature. And I feel like she did justice, man.
She's a beautiful girl, by the way.
And what they were trying to send out there was the whole concept of, like us guys, man, like sometimes we forget we forget to take care of our women, man. Like, you're so caught up into this providing mode that you feel like just taking money home for, this is money for your hair.
Yeah.
This is money for what? And we feel like, you know what, I got my woman. Sometimes you need to, you know, deliver certain things, like buy your woman a dress, just, take some time. Don't be taking oversized dresses though. You know what I mean? Just make sure it's like perfect fit. You know, take some time to go through what she likes. There's always like that one dress that she likes.
Yeah.
You can get that, then take it to the store. And like, okay, I need something with these measurements.
Yeah.
Just pick up something, deliver like maybe a dress or just roses or just a card. Women like to be treated like this, man. We also need to be aware that they were raised as princesses. So they're still like that.
Yeah.
They don't change. They can be
depart from
old, but they still think like that. So as a guy, you need to be the Prince Charming sometimes, Just deliver.
Hey.
Deliver. Do what you got to.
This is a different side of J Rox, man. I didn't know that.
I'm just talking on behalf of the guys.
Dropping love bombs up in here. Man. All right, but I noticed you were wearing Yeezys in there in the video.
Oh, yeah.
And the lady's wearing Nikes. So what is that? Was that deliberate?
I know, right? I know, we're trying to, promote this unity thing, you got to promote the unity, man. I know, like on all grounds, that's not even allowed. But we're in Zambia. You can get away with these things. And besides, it's not like I have like Adidas, pushing me or anything. So for now, I'm allowed to, mix up some things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
All right, man. That was just something that I saw. I'm just like, wow. Did they really decide to do that?
Because you actually pay attention to these things,
man. Of course, man. Of course.
Now, like, people will go to the video and be like, dude, really? Really?
All right, so could this be the last single that you dropped from the album?
Yeah. Actually, this is the one that closes up everything. Like, when I started working on the project, I felt like, it was going to be appropriate to kind of do like videos for all the songs, because all the songs sound like singles. So
That's true.
I felt like, maybe I can do like, VCDs,
VCDs.
VCDs, like just do like a VCD, like shoot for all the songs and then just compile it to VCD. And not even a DVD. No, disc 1, disc 2, VCD, roll like that. Then along the way, I looked at the how much like videos are very involving, and also I also looked at the buying power, Zambians, they love a project. Like I meet so many people that tell me about my album.
Yeah.
And I ask them, I'm like, so how'd you get the album? Apa.
Yeah.
And they tell me of a place that I didn't even, distribute, and I'm like, oh, all right, cool, So like, I thought about the whole buying concept, and it was going to make sense. Like, some people are going to buy because they are like proud people and proud supporters that are into like spending money on Zambian music. And then there are those that just want to just consume without paying for anything. They just, so that was a possibility. But then I also, thought maybe I leave it here and then just distribute more CDs so that people can get to love the music as well, and kind of get them into the buying mode, up until they are comfortable enough to buy. Then we can do VCDs, DVDs, and everything, and which was very big, because I don't know if you remember, like a couple of years back, like Zambian artists used to do like VCDs that used to sell. VCDs used to sell more than CDs and cassettes. But things have changed now. So we'll see. We might do a movie for the next one, because
movie?
Like a short movie for the next one.
Okay.
The next album is very, very special. Like, all the songs are connected and all the videos are going to be connected in a way. So we might put it together in a way that it's a story. It's like my relationship with Lusaka City, like all the sad moments, and the album changed. For those that do not know, it changed. I'm not on my Kanye tip, but I changed the album name. It's not out, I'm not like Kanye, because we up to now, like I only knew that the actual title of the album like yesterday. And I'm not even sure if that's the actual title.
Which one did you hear?
Because you remember there was like Waves.
Yeah, there was Waves. There was Swish.
And then there was The Life of Pablo.
Yeah.
So which one is it? Which one is it? Life of Pablo?
Yeah.
That's the cover, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the weird cover. That's the actual cover.
Yes.
I'm inspired, man. I'm inspired.
You know, for me, I was thinking the last single on the album would probably be the one with Stoneboy, because he's an international guy. But
now you see this, you know.
What happened to that?
Tim, like Thaga has been telling me this like this whole time, and I was thinking, you know, to tell you the truth, like that was supposed to be the first single. But you know, we're in a we live in a world like Zambia is very crazy, man. Like just at the point when I felt like it's possible for me to bring Stoneboy into our country and to be able to shoot the video from here instead of going to SA, because I don't know if my people have noticed that I'm all about, you know, I'm on my patriotic tip, man. Like, you know, not like no affiliation with any, do not connect and put another name at the end, you know, put another word at the end of that. But I feel like it only makes sense if I'm a Zambian artist. So it makes sense for me to shoot videos here and try and make them, you know, put like that international standard or tag to the videos. So I remember me and Tim had this discussion. We planned and we wanted to bring Stoneboy here, and that song doesn't only have Stoneboy on it, but it also has ZIZ from Nigeria. So I was supposed to pay like for Stoneboy's flight to here and ZIZ's flight to here, and then take care of the video. And before things went crazy, it was possible.
Yeah.
Then the dollar just went crazy, bruh. And getting a ticket from Ghana to Zambia is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, it's ridiculous, and things just went, you know, they just went crazy. I just felt like it was the devil working with the working with the currency and everything. But you know, like I feel like certain things happen for a reason, and Stoneboy is definitely on my next album. So we might pull out something amazing this year or next year. So. Okay.
Because I was probably thinking like, you know, maybe because he's got the BT, maybe he's like too big or something.
Oh no, like
nothing like that.
Oh no, like me and Stoneboy are like super cool, man. Like I've been talking to this guy way before the BET, way before everything. So he's like a close friend. You know, like I can holler at him at any time and he'll respond, and we'll talk about even the most random of rubbish things. You know, so okay. We're like super cool like that, and that's not the reason why. It was just like, you know, at the point when I was able to do it, like things, you know, like just things did not allow.
Went crazy, yeah.
So, but if let's say, depending on how things come together, man, like a good song is a good song. You know, it doesn't really, you know, it doesn't die.
It's true.
It doesn't die. So if we so happen to be in the same place and it's possible to shoot for the song, why not?
So be it.
Yeah.
Okay, so stay tuned. It's Route 997, the hardest, biggest, fast-moving drive time show in the whole of Zambia. Rox in the studio. You could come through on 0211-236-997 and talk to the guy, you know. If you've seen the video, you could actually let us know what your honest opinion is. What is your honest opinion about the video if you've seen it? You can also go over to Twitter and just tweet your question, but just add the hashtag Route997. Stay tuned, it's Power FM. That right there is Outside the Box, featuring ZIZ and Stoneboy from the album Outside the Rocks. Remember, we do have Rox in the studio. You could call us up on 0211-236-997 if you want to talk to the brother. All right, now there's an album dropping. We had a brief conversation about it.
Yeah.
In the background.
Yeah.
Yes, so that album.
This album.
It's a story, like you said.
It's a very special album to me. And I feel like it's going to change a lot of things. There are like so many people that say, you know what, like you have this different sound and you know, it's like you just moved away from that Zone Farm sound, but the Zone Farm sound is not there, but you moved away from the Zone Farm, you know, it's like they just confusing me. But I feel like the next one is like, you know, it will make you understand so many things about Rox. And also, if you're not from Lusaka, Are you from Lusaka?
Am I
Proms?
from? Yes, I am.
Were you born in Lusaka?
I grew up here.
Okay, okay, that's cool. So you qualify to be from Lusaka.
Yeah, definitely.
So like for
I
all
rep
those
the
people
bird.
that are not in Lusaka, man, like people from the Copper Belt, people from Livingston, I feel like when they listen to this album, the next one, they'll kind of, you know, have that, oh, so this is, it's like, this is a story about this guy from Lusaka. And it's like stories that are relatable to most people that grew up here. Like when you listen to it, be like, ah, snap, like this right here, this is me. I remember passing through this place or going through, you know, certain things. So I'm calling the album Lusaka. I'm not sure if I should put the city there, but I know Lusaka is, you know, it could be Lusaka or Lusaka City. We're still trying to, you know, but it's going to be called Lusaka, and it's going to be talking, like most of the songs that I've recorded so far, it's like almost done. Just a few more songs remaining. So like this one talks about just my moments in Lusaka. Like there's I've been down in Lusaka, you know. There's been like special nights in this city where we've gone out with my boys and we have like a blast, you know, like my mom died in this city, you know what I mean? Like so many things that have happened in this same city. So it's like a bittersweet type of arrangement. So I'm kind of narrating my story and saying, you know, this is my relationship with this city that has done so much to me. You know, it's done this for me. It's done so much. We've taken it all out to places that we thought we would never take it, and it's just very interesting. And what's even more interesting about it is the videos are going to be interconnected. Okay. Like all the singles are going to be connected in a way. So when you listen to the first one and you listen to the second one, you understand why the first one was like that.
Okay, so it's a chain.
Yeah, so it's like, and the only way people will be able to connect everything is especially when you even get the visuals. When you watch the first single that's coming out, is a very special song. It's very different. It's not the J Rox that people have been listening to on outside the Rox. It's like a very different. It's a different side, but a different side that I am very confident people will like. So it's a different. It's got 3 storylines. Like the song has got 3 storylines, and the choruses are like, everything is just very different, you know. So you know, I just want to get the people ready. So everything is different. It's different. So like there are 3 stories that talk about the same thing, but in the video, like all the stories are connected in a way. So when you watch the video, like all these stories are connected. It's one of those, like I sat down and I thought about I kind of pushed it I paid attention to detail and the concepts. I looked at the concepts that I had in mind and I opened them up to make sure that I got them right. So the first one is coming out in May. That's the official single of Lusaka. It's coming out in May. It's dropping together with the video. Okay. And then there's another one that's going to come through. I'll make sure I update the people on dates. But this is one to look forward to. Like if you followed J Rox from Outside the Rocks, from Vesesani, from the mixtapes, I think you get to appreciate like the next one even more because it's like a fusion of so many things in one package. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's gonna have like ridiculous numbers when it comes to songs like 25 songs or because some of the songs are pretty long. Okay. Because they change at the end to connect.
Oh really?
Yeah. So maybe it'll have like 15 songs max. But these 15 songs are not like regular 15 songs, because I hear Kanye's album has got like songs that are like 1 minute 50 or 2 minutes or something. So,
guy, man.
so I'm just trying to do something different, and also I'm very much aware of this whole thing of with the moment you get comfortable and you become stagnant, like people start running away from you because then you're not offering them anything different. Yeah. So I'm also looking. I like to go for the risk, man. Like I like to gamble with my career, gamble in a good way, not just throw things anyhow. But I just like to switch up things. I know a lot of times, like when you switch up, like you get to lose certain people. But I don't think they will be lost for a long time if that will ever happen. I think it'll be easy for them to jump back on with the next single or the other single. So, and I mean, at the end of the day, this is why we're called artists. Like, you can't paint the same picture every day.
It's true.
It has to be different. You can use these colors today, and then tomorrow you don't even have to use the colors. You can get something else. You have to use whatever you have at that particular time to create like a masterpiece. You know what I mean? So creativity, man, like a lot of Zambian artists like to lock themselves and limit themselves, and they feel like, okay, you know, since I'm that guy that raps in this language, this is all I can do, and that's not right.
Yeah.
And it hurts knowing that people still follow and they support. The fans are supposed to be able to tell the artists, say, you know what, we're getting tired. Unless if they're not getting tired. Because I've heard so many fans say, Darema. Darema, but since that's the only song that's out at that particular time, they're like, Darema, but okay, basic, but Darema, you know what I mean? So I feel like if we're planning, and because so many people are saying it's time to take the music out there. If we're going to do it, let's switch up. You know, let the Nigerians every time a Nigerian artist will listen to a Zambian artist, or a Zambian song, they need to be moved to feel like, okay, you know what, where's this coming from? Like, I need to meet this guy. You know what I mean? Not a situation where when a Nigerian he listens to your song, they're like, you know, this sounds like my song. You know, and that's what's happening. Producers are just going out there and getting the exact beats these Nigerians are jumping on. Exact instrumentals, and they're bringing them here and dropping, and they even have the right to say, you know, the power, or you're even bold enough to say this is that new fire, that new. It's not right. You stop it. They need to stop it. That's not cool. You know what I mean? Let's be creative. I would rather you produce a very whack instrumental that comes from your head, than go out there and listen to another producer make just copy and paste. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's not right. We need to push ourselves.
Yeah, you're speaking from the heart there, isn't it? I'd like to know, are you gonna rap more on this record?
Actually, so far, I think most of the songs I'm rapping more than I'm singing. Okay. So yeah, for
that's
all those.
That's a question that's been popping up.
I know, I've got a friend of mine who's in studio right now. I can't really, get him on. Yeah. But he was telling me the other time, like, dude, I was bumping your the old songs, man. Like, you used to drop bars, man. But the last project that you dropped is cool. It's all right. It's all right. Like we can vibe with that. But the bars, bro. Yeah. So I'm connecting it. It's not more on the singing side. The last one was very different. I wanted to get people's attention. I wanted to share a certain side of me with the fans, and that side of me is still on the next album. But this is more it's just very balanced.
Okay,
it's very balanced. Yeah,
that sounds good. All right, so when you explain the concept of the new album, the one that's going to be dropping, you talk about. I'm guessing these are old experiences that you've had in Lusaka. Now, do you feel a certain audience might not relate to the project because they don't know exactly what you're talking about? You're talking about certain places.
You see, the thing is that I did it in a very I don't like saying in a smart way because it's he likes to blow his own horns. But there's this thing that I did. The way I put in Lusaka wasn't so Lusaka. I put in Lusaka in a way that maybe on a song I can talk about maybe this is happening to me, and then I put in a certain place. Let's say I'm driving past arcades, and that's it. But the whole concept of the song is a concept that people can relate to, because these are things that happen to them on a daily basis. It doesn't matter where you are, but maybe it's just the location. So I'll slide in a location, and I also have a song called Lusaka, though. For all those that do not know where Lusaka is, I feel after the song, you go on your Google and you search Lusaka. I'm okay, cool. Yeah. So there's a song where I just talk about Lusaka, but it's not necessarily okay, you know what, Lusaka. No. Those AIDS poems from back in the day. So it's a bit the concepts. I have concepts that any person can relate to, different age groups on the album. but they're like done in a very smart way.
Okay.
It doesn't take away. It doesn't make it. I feel like so far it won't make anyone feel uncomfortable listening to the album. I feel like even Kopala people will listen to it and be like, oh snap, this is dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely looking forward to that record. Just tell us when it's dropping.
On the 1st of Jan, 2017.
No date's gonna be pushed
back. No.
Okay.
We're not changing anything. We're not doing anything. We're not tampering with this date. We're not tampering. Yeah, she's late. Yeah, she's in the building and she's very late. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to be able to change anything. And it's always good to plan in advance. You know, this is and this is like beginning of the year, and I noticed like it's not just a Zambian thing, but I've noticed like so many people tend to push themselves like a few months before the project comes out. That's when you want to start, you know,
promoting.
Getting CDs done, promoting and doing everything. The promotion for the next album is going to start as soon as possible. I need people to know what's happening so that they can get ready. If there's a way, you know, I'll find a way to get like piggy banks for people so they can start throwing the coins in there to raise money, save money for the next album. It can be nice. It can be really nice to have.
Interesting.
It can be really nice to have. I'm telling you, like, because when you throw like a 1 quarter in a piggy bank every day, you probably have more to even buy more than 2 CDs. You see what I mean? So I'm just trying to get the people ready.
Wait, is that a natural thing that you're gonna do?
Just hit me just now. It just hit me just now. But you know, it's a possibility. But I'm just saying, like, I just want to make sure that I allow people to save up money. Because with the last one, like, so many people wanted to buy the album, but they were like, no, right now I don't have the money, but you can give me the CD, and that just puts me in a very uncomfortable uncomfortable state. Because then I don't know if when I give you the CD, you'll be able to pay me afterwards. So we'll advertise in good time. Make sure people save up so that when the day comes through, I need to do like to allow people to do like buy pre-sale, you know, copies and stuff, like pre-order the album, and so they can get like a special package, you know, special package, and just prepare in advance.
Okay.
Because albums, and I've noticed like a lot of people tend to take them very easy, and like it's nothing, like it's a mixtape. For me, like, this is everything, because one day I will die and my albums will remain. So if I don't take them serious, then the next generation will look at me and say, I don't know, huh?
It's true.
And I wouldn't want to be remembered like that.
Okay. All right. So I guess you have to explain to us what happened to the Rox and Will's album.
Yeah, so Wills is not here. I would like to explain, but he's not here, so I can't do it myself. It puts me in a very awkward situation.
Because you're talking about a new album now, so
okay, so yeah, that was about my album. Then the Wills and J-Rox album is actually, you know, there. It's going to come out. I remember we emphasized on, you know, dropping in February. Yeah,
yes, you did.
And all of that.
It's the 17th.
And you know. And this is even better because we want to make sure that the people are ready for what's coming. You know, this album is going to be very amazing. It's gonna come out sometime this year.
When?
Why you have this serious face all of a sudden? Like, this guy is serious.
When is this drop? This album?
Like, you see, like, this whole time he's been like cool, like, yeah. And then I was like, when?
This is
right
from the
now,
messages we got.
I'm not in the position to start giving dates right now, because then you know, we was like, why did you give them a date and all
now
of
we
that?
Have pressure.
Yeah, now we have pressure, but I know it's gonna come out sometime this year.
Okay.
I just don't know when exactly.
Okay. All right, we'll be looking forward to that particular record. Before we let you go, let's talk about your father.
I've been a father
again.
Been a father, you know. I got kids. That doesn't mean like all those females that like J-Rox, you know. It doesn't mean that you have to, you know, pull up, like, bring kids. Like,
okay.
Yeah, so you know,
yeah, so
this one.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Like, there's like a new member to the family. My family members keep on telling me, you know, this one, stay away. I don't even record at home anymore.
How many kids do you have?
yo, now that sounds like I'm the father of the nation. It sounds like I'm the father of the nation. Yeah, you know. Yeah. I came here to talk about my album.
Yeah. How many kids you got?
Now, you see, this is the reason why, you know, radio stations need to send like the questions to the artists so that the artists can go through the questions before they answer anything. You know, you come through here and then they put you in a corner.
You didn't get my email?
And then you sound, then you sound like you're denying your kids.
Yeah.
You know, I got 2 kids, man. Like 2 kids, and I'm good. You know, the new one is a guy.
It's a dude.
Okay. Like this is a boy, you know, and we didn't even know the sex up until he was alive and kicking in this world.
So
and then like, it's a boy, and I was like, oh snap! Should have seen me, man. Yeah. And then bring the studio to the hospital. Like, yeah, let's draw bars, man. Let's draw bars.
Let's do this.
Yeah, man. So it's a very different experience, but I mean, you know. It means more responsibilities.
Sure.
You know, I need to make sure I work 10 times as hard now, because I'm not trying to have my kids like suffer at any point. You know, I need to make sure I get my act straight. You know, and push.
It's true.
And do the right thing. You know, because we all know, man. Like almost the ratios are even crazy now. There's very few people that have a daddy. You know, some of us had like fathers.
Yeah.
That were never there for us. Like, and this is a very crazy topic, man. You should have seen Zone Fam, like back in the day. Every time we go out, we're having a good time, and you know, I remember that time, like we'd have like some drinks and we're chilling,
yeah.
And then just like all of a sudden, bruh, like goons just get into like this zone. You know, you see, the problem is the way I grew up, bruh, because you know my pops, bruh, and then you know, like. Broken dudes, bruh. Like, you know, I wouldn't like that for my kids, man. Like, because our parents, man, like for me, man, like I never grew up with my dad, so I know how it feels like to just be raised by one parent. You know, I know how it feels like about the struggle. I know about chilling with friends that keep on talking about their parents, both their parents coming to pick them up from school, and you know, your mom is not even able to pick you up because she's got like two you know, shifts.
Yeah,
she needs to get off like the normal 9 to 5, and then she's doing another one. So it used to be crazy, and just the whole, as a young soul, man, like you're seeing all these things happen to you, man. So I wouldn't like that to happen. So I'm focused, man. I'm focused. I'm trying to raise my kids.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Hey, look at you talking about my kids, you know. And when I was saying that, it was like, what?
And you know, you don't even know who's going to be on the cover of my album, man. You know, you don't even know. If I just do the game, man, that the game move, just get some rims and put the little ones there.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And then get like my friends' kids, you know, like a party up there.
Yeah. Hey, man, thank you very much for coming to
Thanks
the
a lot
show.
for having me, man. Like this show, man, you know. Now I feel like I'm just in that mode, like that emotion of like, you know, I just need to let you know about power, man. Like these guys, man.
Speak.
Are you recording me? Because I know these moves, man. I mess around, just drop like emotions, and then next thing you know, it's a jingle. yeah, because you know the way power, and I need to bazo and I shoot have into. Yeah, man, like you guys have supported like from the day go, man. I remember the first time I brought like my mixtape here, not my mixtape, but my first single from my last album. And to me, like it wasn't really coming together, okay? Like I didn't know how you guys would, you know, respond to the song, because it was something different. And I remember when we played it here, and like the people here were like, this is a good song, you know. That's one thing that you people don't see, but the moment you do that, it kind of makes the artist get like that fire. Now you're like, okay, you know what, let me continue on this journey, let me do the right music, let me push, let me get this done. So you guys were there, like you helped me unfold my album. Like I remember the first listening session was on this radio station when we were playing like almost every song. So that I'll never forget, you know. And I'm very grateful. And yeah, man, it's always amazing coming through here. You people have made me do like crazy things here, like read the news.
We make people
Like
do everything.
I don't know what entertainment news. I remember that day, man. Like I forgot how to read. I didn't know this job is very difficult. So shout out to every DJ out there. You know, that makes it sound like very easy.
Yeah.
We do music. That's what we do. You know, we have to go through like our bars over and over again until we get comfortable. But you guys make it look easy. So shout out to you guys. And without the DJs, without the radio stations, without all these media houses, an artist is not an artist. So we are forever grateful. That's me and my friends. Yeah. I'm going to speak on their behalf because they're not here right now. So I can do it. You know, I can do it. Oh, Tim is here. But we are grateful. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. And just shout out to all the fans, man, that do support. You know, sometimes we get like to that phase where people are not buying your music. You know, some people collect your music like using flashes and everything. Yeah. But just the fact that someone is making that effort to go and pick up your album instead of picking out that Kanye or that Lil Wayne new mixtape or something, it means a lot, man. But I'm not all about supporting piracy, but it just means a lot. It means that we're proud of our own, you know what I mean? So let's continue and let's just save up more so that we can help our artists get to certain heights. Because if you don't pay, it makes it very difficult for the artist to elevate.
Thought you'd say if you don't pay, it won't show. Or something like that. I don't know. Big shout out to Danny. J-Rox, thank you so much for coming through to the show. Dropping two truth bombs up in here. Make sure you go out, check out the video. It's on YouTube right now, dropped on Valentine's Day. It's called Cake. And that new album, Lusaka, will be dropping next year on the 1st of January. All right, stay tuned. It's Power FM, your number one youth radio.